can't see my face. Where's my face? My face is supposed to be there. Where's my face? Oh, there's my face. Ah, I've got my hair's not. I'm sorry, my hair's all tied up because of work. But I'm home from work, so I should probably actually have it out. Hi everyone. This is Cheshire from Cheshire Plays Arena Games. Cheshire Plays Games. We're going to be playing some Arena. As you can see, Quick Draft Dominaria is still there. I thought we'd take just a quick excursion to the MTG Arena forums. Just in case you don't know, let's do a little bit of a newsy thing. News, whatever. So, a couple of days ago, or last week really, in case you missed it, there was an announcement about MTG Arena and what they're going to be doing with it. So, the next release is coming this week on Thursday for you Americans. That's Friday for us here in Australia land, upside down, where everything wants to kill you and poisonous. That's not true. Not everything wants to kill you. Just me. That's also not true. Maybe contact lenses. They want to kill everyone. Anyway, so Kaladesh, Aether, Revolt, and the 2017 Welcome decks are coming to Arena. So it'll have a full standard. Okay. Sure, I'm in. The new Quick Singleton format is coming. Alright, I have to say something here. Thank you for a new format. Why is it not Brawl? Let that sink in. If you're gonna put a Singleton format in Arena, and I quite love Arena, I really do, but I don't know why it's not Brawl. I understand there's some extra coding, I get that, but I don't understand. Anyway, that's just me. Best of 3 events are coming to both Draft and Constructed, including sideboarding. Okay, that's what people wanted, so that's what people are going to get. Now, this doesn't mean Best of 1's going away. They're just saying that Best of 1's is most likely more for the, I guess you could say the newer players, the less enfranchised players, which is a fine thing to do. I'm all for that. Gives us plenty of options. We're starting everyone off with a head start on their Kaladesh block collections. So here's what everyone's Kaladesh block collections will start with next week. 2 of every common and uncommon in the block. Good start. 1 of each rare and mythic rare in the block. Good, I guess. Now, there's about, 4 months until this rotates. That's cool. 1 of each and every card in the 2017 Welcome decks. 1 of each Ruminap Ruins and Rampaging Ferocity, because you won't be able to craft those cards because they're banned after the update. But they will be legal in Quick Singleton. Okay, sure. What about Smuggler's Copter? No? Okay. 4 of each of the staple spells and lands from the block. Aether Hub, Aether Sphere Harvester, Bromac Courier, Chandra Torch of Defiance. 4 of those. Disallow, Fatal Push, Fumigate, Glint Sleeve, Siphoner, Heart of Kirin, Pianalar, Scrap Heap, Scrounger, Spyro of Industry, Torrential Gearhulk, Unlicensed Disintegration, and Walking Ballista. Before you go bonkers batshit crazy about this, please remember that they want to test standard. They want to see how the metagame adapts and evolves and who's playing what and how much of what they are playing. This is not you're going to get to keep these once the servers go, live down the track when it's actually publicly released. That's not going to be a thing because they're going to be wiping everything. And then by the time that happens, these are going to be gone anyway. Additionally to the rewards, blah, 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 all the rewards have been updated. Trust me, you don't really need to worry about that. The one main thing you do need to worry about is one of the big hurdles here was playing a new Perspectives decks didn't work. It didn't work. It failed miserably because of the timer. Now, the timer is going to be updated so that when you actually take action, that will be a null action rather than a timed action. Now, what that means is it won't take up time. You'll actually end up getting time for completing an action, which means if you're cycling and cycling and paying one and cycling and paying one and making a Drake and making a Drake and making a Drake and making a Drake, this will all not sap your time, so you won't lose the time. T. It's a rather cold night here in Melbourne, Australia. So certain complex board states will be fixed with this. There'll also be a small time boost every time you actually take an action. So if you're blocking, etc. And sometimes you've seen the massive boards full of convoluted everything. Other than that, they are taking on feedback. They're working very hard. Please, 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 please don't be so hard on Wizards. They are trying their best to keep everyone happy, including me. And they're doing a pretty good job of it. Anyway, quick draft Dominaria time. Let's go and spend our coins that we've been... taking up ever so readily. Alright, pack one. Pack one, pick one, right? This one. That one. If you're on Twitch, you'll have seen the pack one, pick one emote. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, self-replicator. I mean, I kind of want to take it and try and build around it. But I feel like that's probably not a great idea. So two of the things that we know are really good in the set are black, green... what are they called again? Sapperlings. So Sapperling deck in black green is really good. And the blue-red wizards. Hi, been here a few minutes but didn't want to interrupt the spiel. Damn, always interrupt the spiel, my friend. Always. That's what it is there for. Welcome. Okay, so we can go Michelle's Replicator. We could grab the Slim Voter, because it's slow but it's good. Tempted to pack one, pick one, the Zalfram Void because it's just really good. Also, Skizik is very good in the aggressive deck, if you do it. You know what? Let's... I don't know if I really want to do that or not. I mean, it'd be hilarious just to, like, fill the board with self-replicators. I don't think... That's not a good idea. Let's go with Skizik. Skizik's angry enough. Okay, so we want to go red-blue. We might even end up in red-white. Champion of Flame is actually surprisingly good. I've killed so many people with this. I actually went 3-0 in MTG online, so... Fairly weak pack overall. I like Skizik. Yep. Okay. If we go red-blue, there's no point in grabbing this dude here. If we go red-white, there is... Because you can, like, put Dub on there, and then he becomes a 5/5 on turn 3. With First Strike and Trample. Okay, let's do that. Let's make this as aggressive as we can. Alright, so we've got a Vandal. Sacrifices artifacts to deal 2 damage to any target. We do have the Journey Mage. Scope Prospector. This is not going the way we'd planned. Could always go red-green, I guess, but that doesn't sound right. Drake is fine. We'll get it later. Yeah, exactly. Sphinx and Snapper are both good. I think we probably should have taken the Snapper there, to be honest. I think I want to take the Journey Mage because it's a 3/2 for 3, and maybe we'll get some other wizards. Just because overall there's not really much else in this pack except Ancient Animus, and I don't think we're going to be getting enough legendary creatures for it. So let's stick with our red for now. That's what you want to see. No dubs. Relic Runner, which isn't bad, except it's a rogue. Fiery Intervention is actually pretty good as well. But we're going to take another Champion of Flame here. And hopefully we can start getting dubs soon. Okay, so Arcane Flight is something we definitely want to take here because we can then make our Champion of the Flame flying, which is just badass. Making into a 4/4 flyer and smashing somebody in the face. Ooh, we've got a Lava Runner. We also have the Memorial War, which I don't really place that highly. The same with the Arcanist. I know, excuse me, I know it's a wizard. But instant or sorceries? Eh. Let's go with the Lava Runner. Pizza Mage. Ooh, a Flame of Celt. That's really tempting. So is the Adamant Will, though. Goblin, not so much. Discard a hand. we gonna be... I mean, if we go as low to the ground as possible... I like the fact that it can deal the extra damage. There's nothing in blue. Alright, let's take it. We might not play it, but we'll see. Speaking of... I don't like the precog field. This deck's not going to be that slow. I'm going to take the assistant just in case. Don't know if we'll play it. Okay. So here we take the Frenzied Rage because Enchantment Aura Menace. Menace 2-1. Even outside the Wizard deck, Lava Run is good. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now we're going to take a Snapper because that's a good high-end card. Nothing here really strikes me as what I want. I guess I'm going to take the Prospector just because we probably won't play it, but the extra mana you can get from it. Seismic Sift, we'll just chuck that in the sideboard. And I'm just going to chuck the Knight in the sideboard. Just because I'm not going to ever use it. Don't worry. Snapper Wield. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is that this isn't human players. So what happens is you pick a card, it goes to the AI, and then a pack gets past you from AI. So it's the AI that's taking the cards and not an actual player. So what this means is two things. The first one is sometimes you're going to get like really weird packs with mythics and rares coming around that shouldn't, and other times you're getting things like the Snapper. Speaking of weird weak packs, we do have a Joda, but I'm not playing the green deck to back it up. We have another Lava Runner here, which is fine. I kind of want to take the Retort, but at the same time I feel like taking the Lava Runner is probably the better choice, because this will either wheel or it won't. And there's nothing really else in the pack that we want, so let's take it. That's something we want. But that's also something we want. Oh, my voice today. I know, I'm just surprised the algorithm doesn't think it's good. They're going to be fixing that with the next update, apparently. Yeah, apparently. What were we doing? Oh, right, yep. So Velduk here is my go-to, because when you slap equipment and stuff on it, it creates a 3-1 with haste, which is just amazing. Speaking of amazing... Joyra. I feel like Deep Freeze is amazing. The Adept would also be pretty good in this deck. I mean, we're starting to get enough mages. I think we're going to grab the Joyra here, because that should be fun. Shivan Fire is a must-take, but then again, so is the Run Amok. But we'll take the Shivan Fire because of removal. We desperately could use some. Speaking of, we have a Sphinx. We also have a Joyra's Familiar, which we're not really running enough for. The Overseer is a lot better than people give it credit for, because in late game it's amazing. Slam Joyra. Yeah, Velduk is definitely more important. Okay, so we could grab the Familiar, but I think... Well, what have we got at our 5s anyway? So we've got 4s, we've got a Snapper. I think we just take the Fly here. As much as I love the Familiar, and it makes historic spells cheaper, I just don't think it's got enough pull for us. Sage is bad, Blink is great, which we'll probably be taking. The Sentinel is something that I keep thinking about. But, I mean, it comes in and yeah. It's fine, but it's not amazing. Speaking of things that are fine and not amazing, Antiquities War in this, unless you're building for it, it's fine. It's fine. I think we'll take the Divination here, because card draw is great. Sphinx Blink. That's something we did not expect to have happen, and we will definitely be taking it. So... Cinderwind. This is actually looking pretty good. I'm liking this. I guess we'll take an Unwind here because we've got nothing else. Befuddle. I'm starting to get lost now. You're a mage, so that's fine. Or I should say a wizard. You're a wizard, Ari. Alright. I think we're looking okay. Do I take the Slam, the Helm of the Host, the Great Removal, the Lava Runner, the Journey Mage, the Arcane Flight? Oh my god, this perk. Whereas amazing but not at this point. Draft. Scholar is actually much better than I thought it would be. Scholar is surprisingly good, even after the Professor's video, which is good. Helm is nutty. Helm is nutty. I think I'm starting to lose my voice of getting sick. But look at this pack, right? So you've got Helm, you've got Juggernaut, you've got an Arcane Flight, you've got the Lava Runner, the Shivan Fire, the Journey Mage. I mean, I'm going to take the Helm, but I really want to take that Shivan Fire so bad. Yeah, okay. Syncopate can be good. So can the artifacts. The Lava Runner can be good, but we're going to leave it because I think the Syncopate here is much better. Especially when you're on the play or the draw. I can never remember. There's a specific way to play it, basically. You're a wizard, Harry, and you're only 2 mana, so we're going to be taking you. Ooh, actually, we probably should take the Sphinx. I mean, we can get an instant or sorcery back, or we can get the Sphinx, which flies. Flies. Well, this is what the computer does. I don't think we want a third Tolarian Scholar, so I'm going to take another Memorial to War. Okay. So we get another big old Schnapper. I don't know if we really want to run 2. But these would be our noble choices. History Penalia. Now, it's not a money pool as such, because you can't sell it. You can't trade it. But it's going to be going in the deck. Sarah Angel, get greedy. Hell no. Hell no. Okay, so here, I mean, we could take another Befuddle. It does trigger Adela's, and it lets us do some really favourable trades. So we'll grab it and we'll see how we go. Speaking of favourable, I guess here I'm going to take the Opt. I mean, the Hobbit is fine. We don't have much in the way of 4 cost, but I kind of... Yeah. We're not going for like the whole make your opponent overturn. But that'll definitely trigger our prowess a little bit better. Hey, there's another Journey Mage. It's returned. We will take it. Arcane Flight's come back. So is the Lava Runner, but the Arcane Flight is better. I guess I'm going to take an... I don't need any Oath of Teferi's from other decks. Halar. We're going to take Halar, because kicking stuff sounds like immense fun at some point. We'll do a deck. For Gobbos. Ooh. No, we got enough for Kaladesh, because you only need 4, and I've already got my 4. I guess I'm going to take a Rescue here. I'm probably not going to actually play it. Well, that was quick. Get in there, Pizza Mage. I love the Pizza Mage. Pizza Mage is so good. For those of you playing at home, not knowing what the Pizza Mage is exactly, the Journey Mage, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Thrusting my pizza into the oven. I actually saw an old art with somebody who'd drawn a pizza on the... It was hilarious. I'll probably end up doing the same at some point. Okay, so... Too many cards. How many creatures have we got? 17 creatures, 13 non-creatures. Okay. This is usually the first thing I cut. Just because it's great, but it's also not great because you have to discard your hand, which... It can be fine, especially with a low deck, but a lot of the time it just feels bad. So let's cut that straight up. I like the 2 Befuddles. We might keep those in for now. Start at the top. Syncopate's fine. Snapper's fine. Cloud Reader, I think 2 Cloud Reader is fine because they're flyers. Skizzic's fine. Adela's is fine. We've got quite the aggressive deck. I think Unwind can probably come out. Going down the line, I think the Skirk Prospector can come out because we didn't get the Goblin Bomb, whatever it's called. Warlord's Fury is good in Constructed Wizards. It's very good. I have a Constructed Wizards deck that I've been screwing around with. Frenzied Rages. We only got one. I wish that we had gotten two, to be honest, because it's so good. Okay, we got 2 Lava Runners. We could probably take out the Artificer's Assistant. Divinations. So we've got like at least 3 cards, if not 2, to cut. The only thing I don't like is I can't stretch this up. I'd like to just stretch it over this stuff, or at least halfway over, so that we could do all of these a little bit easier. You're doing cuts for me before I even look at my chat. Okay, so Opt, Shiver and Fire, Syncopate, Champion, Frenzied Rage, Blink. Probably cut one of the Scholars. I don't think I need 2 of them because we've got enough mages otherwise. We're down to 42. I don't want to cut any lands. Because I think 17 lands is good. If anything, I'd be tempted to maybe even cut the other Scholar and go down to 16 creatures, 15 creatures. Hang on. Oh, we're on 14 creatures. We don't want to cut anymore. We'd rather cut something else. Okay, Helm's fine. Blink's fine. Frenzy Rage is fine. Helm's fine. Befuddles. Let's cut one of the Befuddles. And then run it like that. Alright. Let's see how this goes. And the reason you're probably wondering why I cut one of the Befuddles, I could have cut both, honestly. It's 3 mana for you to cast, which means that yes, it's going to trigger Adalez, and it's going to create some great trade-offs and replace itself, but it's 3 mana. So I'd rather be pushing a creature down onto the battlefield than playing an instant that's hopefully going to like get a good block out. That looks a fantastic hand. Let's take that. Wow, okay. So turn 1 Lava Runner. Turn 2 Frenzied Rage, making it a what? 3/3? And then make it a 4/4 flyer? Yes! Attack, my pretty! Swing on through. Your opponent can't do anything about it. Good times. But, hang on. I went 7-1 in Dominaria draft earlier. Turns out that suiting up a Snapper with Sarah's wings exactly busted. It is, because I can't do anything about it. Couple of big green tree with super trample. I love that. Oh, you think you can block it? Sure. Speaking of things with the super tramples, in a way. Hey! Take 4 to the face, my friend. Wow, our opponent's got a lot of flying. Okay, you gonna race me? Sure. Ooh. Now we play Joyra first because then we can draw the card next turn. Oh, that's a very cool... That was very cool. I didn't expect that. Hashtag good times indeed. Good times. Really? My opponent's racing me? Why? Three open. I wonder if my opponent has a combat trick. Is that what you're gonna do? No? Okay! Fair enough. Cool. Let's draw that extra card. Ah, it's a land. We don't want a land. think we'll just try and make our opponent trade off though. Send over a lot of damage. I didn't mind sacrificing Atlas there, just to like get rid of the flyer just in case. This is exactly as aggressive as we were hoping it would be. Our opponent's probably not going to attack here, so hopefully we'll remove one of their creatures. Oh dude, I love the character animations that happen and the little effects and stuff. That's very cool. Oh, that's not what we wanted. But you know what? Come on, all block. Thank you. Oh, really? Select a value for X. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just make it 3. Cool. I just wish we had some direct damage. Blanks removal. Yeah. That sucks. Why can't it... Boo. 2 damage to target creature. If it was kicked, it deals 4 damage to that creature instead. I guess we'll just end our turn here until we can get something to draw off. Please, attack some more. What else have we got in here? Blink of an eye, right? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what... You gonna make me mill? Or are you gonna make you mill? I would be making me mill. Hopefully my blink of an eye doesn't go. Because that would be, that'd be unfortunate. Let's see here. Blink of an eye! No! Okay, that's not great. Let's kick at you. Fly at your Homerid. Look at me, I got another mage. Now I just need to draw the other one. You're not the mage I want. Let's have a look. We've dropped some frames. That's really weird. It's only a little bit, but it's enough to make me a bit worried. Oh, we need to do... Do you have the removal? Gideon's... What is it? Gideon's Reproach, maybe? No, you're just gonna block it? Cool. Look at my flying Jaira! It's a miracle! She's flying without the Weatherlight! Oh, that's gonna go a long way. Hello, boss. Here's where I start outvaluing you. Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, why can't I get those last points of damage? Damn you, Professor. One attacker. Let's see if you've got it this time. No, it's a Blessed Light. Which was going to happen anyway, which is fine. Ooh, hello. That's impressive. What you gonna do with that one, buddy? You gonna kill my Cloud Reader? I wonder what I'm going to attach that to. Wasn't the champion... Wasn't champion the creature to equip there? Yes, you are correct. Champion will be the one to equip. The equip cost, however, is 5? You know what, actually, hang on a second, because I believe, if it's working, and I haven't tested it, we're just going to pump out tokens of it. No, it's not. Is it working? It's not working, is it? There should be an extension working. And I'm just... That's not right. Why is it not working? Okay. I don't know what's going on. That's not what I'm looking for either. Because there's a setting thing that I did have that you can run to make it so you can... Oh, the enchantment with the arcane? Yeah. Yep. That's fine. Weep. 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 You can only block 3, right? Let's do it. It's either going to go very poorly or very well. There's an extension that should be happening on Twitch. For some reason it's not. Yay! And I'll just quickly check what's going on. Stream tools extensions. There it is, Deckmaster. Okay, so it should be working. Let's just make sure the configuration is happening. Play our next match. Why are you not working? The local host is down. What? Why? Let's see here. I think we just keep this, right? I mean, we should draw into the mountain, hopefully. Oh yeah, attaching to the cold water snapper probably would have been a good thing. Alright, it looks like my Twitch extension's not working. There's a new extension that's been done for cards, so it allows you to actually mouse over the cards real time. Ooh, that's not good. We were hoping to actually... I made a mistake. I thought we were going to grab our mountain and we didn't. Okay, that's not... Thank you. We might lose this to lands. I blame Malcolm Turnbull. I also blame Malcolm Turnbull. I also blame the Australian government, the NBN chief or whatever the hell he is, for, hang on. Because he said that gamers are apparently to blame. Oh yeah. Gamers are apparently to blame for the crap NBN in Australia. Yeah, good one. Yeah, let's do the other one. What you gonna do, brother? Have you got a way to kill that? Oh, you know what? They probably got blink for an eye. Or that. Come on, let me have my fun. Fine. I guess we're just gonna skizzick. That could have been great. Someone should totally clip that on Twitch. Still, what you gonna do? Gonna block it and then take 3 damage, or you're not gonna block it and take 5? You're not gonna block it. Okay. Cool. I just had to taunt them. Of course I had to taunt them. Oh, okay. Oh, hey. Oh, now I know what I'm playing against. Okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they've got kill on board, so let's just attack. So what we need to do really at this point is to block. Probably the Journey Mage, I think. Let everything else through. 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially 8 if they've got an instant or sorcery. Then we can swing back for the kill. Shit, yeah, exactly. You can swear, I think. I think you can swear. No, I haven't tested that. How much do we cheat death here? Let's cheat death. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that they didn't attack with this. That was plenty telling. I probably should just let the other damage through. Yeah, that's my fault. And of course it spent the mana how it wants to spend the mana, because I should have tapped that manually. Yes. Whoops. So, guess we just concede here and take our first loss? That's fine. That's fine. Plenty more losses to come. I mean, wins to come. Oh, you can't link... Yeah, you can't put links in chat. I would suggest adding me... Like, @ing me on the Twitters. And if you're not following me on the Twitter, or other Oz MTG creators, you should go on the Twitter and find me, Cheshire Plays. And for Oz MTG, hashtag AUSMTG to find other Australian content creators, because we're out there. I should also mention that Streamers Paradise is a collective of streamers that I'm a part of, so go and support them, because they are LGBTQ plus people. We're inclusive of everyone, and we're trying to be as positive with streaming as we can to make everyone's lives so much better. Because, look, to be honest, fuck the haters. I mean, let's make the world a better place. And who's better to make it a better place? We're the ones. Let's make it a better place. Let's stop bitching about it and make it better. It's very much better. Again, looking like a pretty strong hand. I think we'll keep it. Turn 1, Mountain Journey Mage. Turn 2, Island Flight. Smack for 2? I don't know. Depends on what we draw. Maybe we'll keep the flight. Just tweeted out the link. There it is! Yay! Amazing. Chesh getting blown out. I'm happy you didn't make any typing fails there. Because that could have been embarrassing. Ooh, champion. Okay, combat with all attack. One attacker. Go my pretty. Go champion. Now, our opponent is playing what seems to be a 3-color deck. Red, white, black. Which makes me a little dubious that they might have removal to kill this guy off with. But if not, he's about to become a 3-3 in the air. Cool. Alright. First strike, vigilance, lifelink. Lifelink is the part I don't like. Funnily enough, I'm going to actually save my Syncopate here, because my opponent's not going to expect it. I'm assuming that they're going to try and curve out with a 4-drop. Shield, yep, good call. I'm going to try Tragic Poet. Yeah, you can have that. It's like nothing, man. Is it just combat damage? If a source would deal damage, prevent 2. Wow. That's removal as well, kids. Denetha is very good. Yes, I got Denetha in, I think that other thing might violate Twitch terms of service, yeah. I got Denetha in my sealed pool, and it was just baller. It was so good. Let's see, Skizzik. Probably wait a turn so that we can actually kick the Skizzik, I think. Yeah, okay. Attack with a flyer again. Play another lava runner. At least this doesn't have double strike yet. So effectively, we're doing like 2 damage a turn at the moment, which is fine. How tragic is your poet, man? No blockers. What you gonna play? Play something big, something that I can syncopate because I want it. Aww. Although we have something bigger now. I'd rather play this over Skizzik, to be honest. To the bottom, you to the top. Because the one thing that we can tell right now is that our opponent doesn't like flyers. They've got next to no way of killing flyers in their deck, so far as we know at this point. They haven't been able to deal with our 4/4. They're certainly not going to deal with our 3/4, which means we're going to be trampling in for 7. Well, not trample, but you know what I mean. We're going to be smacking in. Well, I guess he tramples in, so that's fine. So either you're playing against Gemma or they're struggling for playables. Right, Tragic Poet. I get it. I get it. Wow, that was a very select tweet. Come on. Okay, combat. Note that our opponent now has a big 5/5, so... Bottom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we've got our opponent dead. I'm gonna put one there just in case. This is just in case our opponent had any cute tricks. That's a cute trick, by the way. Okay, so here, combat. Flyer. Victory! Victory, get it? I was like, oh. Win? W's? Alright. Cute but ineffective. Hey, my other one goes off. Sub to my YouTube. Great. Hey, the Twitter one works as well. Okay, so both of them are now working. Okay, so we've got 2 lands. We have 2 creatures we can play on 1 and 2. I think we keep this and see where we go. Put the Skizzik to the back, put you to the back, you to the front. It's one of those things where you go like, I've got the 2 lands, do I mulligan so I can get 3 lands? I'm playing 17 land. In the next couple of turns, by the time I run out of playing lands, I should have drawn another land, potentially, but you might not. And then you're like, I don't know, it's a bit iffy. Ugh. But I don't even know how the matchup works, so this is fine. You say that and all of a sudden all I want around me is fire. Speaking of fire, it's a bodyguard combat. Is our opponent going to take the damage? That is the question. No, Stupidly, our opponent's gonna block. Sweet. I would have let the damage through. It's 1 point of damage and you've got plenty of time to get rid of a 1-2 that's potentially a 2-2 with haste when you've got a 2-1 bodyguard. It's like, I'll take the damage and just return it, thanks. Ah, that feels good, yeah. Now we just need stuff to suit them up with. Especially this guy? So, at the beginning of each combat on your turn, for each aura and equipment attached to him, create a 3-1 red elemental with haste and exile at the end of turn. Hello! Just like, pile enchantments and equipment on him and just, he cuts sick. Like, it's great. So our old buddy is strictly better than Savannah Lions. Oh, was that an LRR one? Like, strictly better than Savannah Lions? Our opponent rummaging. Us, on the other hand. Oh, yeah. That looks great. Incoming. Wah, wah. Sound that horn. Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. You know what, that's what I need to do. I need to set up a GIF animation where if I do something cool like that, it can just like, I hit a button and it's just the hurricane going, stand back, there's a hurricane coming through, because I think that'd be great. We don't have any other mages, but I do want another body on the board. Let's see, attack with you, attack with you. I'm not going to attack with the 1-1 because it's going to get blocked and die, and we don't want that to happen. What we do want, however, is the helm, and put the helm on Valduk. Is it Valduk? Yeah, Valduk. Valduk. Keeper of the Flame. I wish it was like Keeper of the Hammer, because that art is amazing. Should have something to do with hammers. Just saying. Oh, sweet, opponent's almost dead. Come on, more blockers. Or removal, which we haven't seen any of yet. Which I'm sure we will see some of post-haste. No, that's not removal. It's a good doggy. Good doggy. Island. Alright, yeah, sure. Skizik. Oh, I feel so dirty right now. I'm sorry I parted. I'm so sorry. Love the Hurricane reappearing at the Royal Rumble. Just wish you could actually execute that choke slam before being... I didn't get to see it. I wish I did. I was a massive fan of the Hurricane back in the day. Oh, there's the blink of the eye finally. The Hurricane plus the Hardy Boys, two all-time favorite teams for sure. Little does our opponent know that this means that we can now enable our Joyra. So if we don't draw a land, we'll play the Joyra, and the next turn we'll just play the Keeper of the Flame, so we can draw a card. Thin Mints here, gonna take damage. For two damage, yep, from Mr. Skizzix. Or as I like to call him, Skrillex. I know it says Skizzik, but it may as well be Skrillex. Just a thing. Sorry, it's just a thing. Yeah, that's not what we were expecting. Hurricane and Rosie were really cool. I'll see your Sphinx, and I will meet you with a Sphinx. Don't think our opponent was on enough life for this to matter. Plus, we don't have any mages down at the moment. So, I think we'll just take the opt. Yeah. Because the opt might be able to draw us into, like, Blink of the Eye, or maybe some Suit Up. I kind of wish that the WWE went further into the superhero thing, rather than just, like, Hurricane and Rosie. Oh, and I guess, what was her name? Damn. She's a great singles professional wrestler. Holly? Like, the storyline that she was Hardcore Holly's sister from memory. But look at this. Snapper. Okay, that's fine. We're going to opt here. Island to the bottom. Get ye out. Ah, sweet. Okay. Mighty Molly Holly. That was it. Yeah, Molly and Hurricane were a fantastic tag team. Just amazing. The whole lead up was pretty good. It kind of, at one point, they were getting so much, like so many pops, it started making me think of the old days of China. I probably shouldn't have played that island, to be honest. Draw lots of cards. Draw a card. Let's draw a card. I think it's actually more important right now. And that's why. Okay. You know, I'm probably actually going to put it on you. Because you can get bigger. And it means the opponent will have to block you. Yes, that's just as we planned. Yes! You will die a horrible death. Started watching early this decade around CM Punk versus John Cena. Yeah, I was much earlier than that. I was back when He Who Shall Not Be Named was wrestling. I actually got to meet He Who Shall Not Be Named, and he seemed like a really nice guy, which is really, really weird. I think we just got our opponent here. I think they're just dead here, right? What? Yeah. I was like, well, just in case, because you never know. Make it a little bit bigger. Sweet. Look at all that gold. Gold! 3 wins. Yeah, so Benoit was interesting. It was actually Stacy Keibler who, because we got to meet Benoit and Stacy Keibler at a WWE signing in Brisbane. Because we went to, I think it was SmackDown back in the day that we went to, their live one. But I also got to meet, this looks not terrible, but not great. I think we'll keep it. I also got to meet Chris Jericho when I had my massive pink mohawk, which was hilarious. My buddies went into a signing his band were doing, and we're all waiting in line, and he just saw like this mohawk, whoop, massive mohawk standing out amongst the crowd, and was like, "Hey, you with a mohawk, bring your friends up to get something signed." So we kind of got to push in front of other people. Did not feel bad at all. I was just like, this is great. But yeah, he seemed like a really nice guy. Like, Jericho is one of those dudes you just like, yeah, right, you're solid. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, Benoit was like really nice. So I don't know what happened between then and what happened, which was about a year and a half later. There's no signs. No signs the dude was, you know, gonna off his family, which is just terrible. Ugh. He was such a good wrestler too. I think he just shocked everyone. I don't think I know a single person who wasn't shocked. And that's the weirdest part. We got nothing to play here. We will have though. You can always make the snapper flying. I mean, that would be hilarious, right? We're going to wait on this blink. I don't want to use it on a token. That just feels bad. Apparently all the concussions basically turned his brain into Swiss cheese. Oh, yeah. No, I don't really talk about Hulk Hogan. That guy is just trash. There's a big difference between, you know, accidentally trash and just total trash. What do you do? Vigilance, trample. Yeah, I don't care about you. That's fine. I do care about you though. Maybe we should just go for the air, yeah? We know what happened last time. What should happen again? I'm not going to taunt my opponent this time, I swear. Nah, Hulk Hogan just seems like a piece of shit. Which is real sad because, like, back in the day, he seemed like a cool dude. What's our opponent got? Oh, isn't there... There's cast down in this set, isn't there? No, that's just as bad. Oh, I forgot about that. Greedy, hours greedy. The Rock. Now there's a classic wrestler. Rocky Malvia? So back in the day, there was a dude called Shamrock. Not as in like a sham of the Rock, because the Rock didn't exist. There was Shamrock, who ended up in the APA. What was it? The 5 lessons? Drink beer, kick ass, gamble, smoke, something or other. The APA was amazing. Which actually ties into something else as well. No, we'll let that go through. So you had Farouk, which was The Rock's trainer and manager. You had Dwayne Johnson, Rocky Malvala, which is just the dorkiest name ever. I think I'm just going to draw cards here, because it's not going the best. There we go. Just trying to remember. So long ago. Such a piece of history. But before The Rock was The Rock with the people's eyebrow, the people's elbow, all that sort of stuff. It was hilarious because he was so green. Just like Cena. Cena actually in the Indies. Now we'll let it go through. Damage. Cena in the Indies was a silver cyborg sent back to the past from the future. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Interesting stories. Nation of Domination. Thank you. Yes, it was. Mark Henry and the Godfather. Die, Rocky, die. It's such a long time ago. I feel so old now. I could play the Snapper, or I could get cute and double mage for some extra D. I think I want a Snapper here, actually, because it just cuts off our opponent's attack for the most part. Maybe we can just, like, not die in the next couple of turns. Although, yeah. Trash person, trash wrestler. Yeah, it was a different era. You know what? It was. That's fine. I grew up in that era. I grew up in an entirely amazingly racist era where Australians really didn't like, you know, Greek people. I grew up in a time that was very scarily similar to what's happening in America right now. There was a lot of stuff, but it doesn't excuse it at all. Period. No one gets excused. I think I'm pretty much dead here, so... but yeah, like, it doesn't excuse anything, and that's the big thing, is that, like, a lot of people were defending Hulk Hogan, and it's like, no, racist is racist, like, that, you don't get to defend against that. But yeah, The Rock, holy crap. I remember when he got rebranded and came out as The Rock, and he was a heel, and Kurt Angle was a face. So, like, there's heaps of stuff if you jump back onto, this is not great, let's try again that. If you jump onto YouTube and you look up, Kurt Angle Banjo, I think it was. And Kurt Angle's running around in like a little cowboy hat, trying to make friends with The Rock, Stone Cold, and somebody else I can't remember. But there was this whole gimmick where Kurt Angle was the insecure little kid, basically, running around the locker room, playing songs to people and singing to people to try and make them his friends. It was really bizarre. That was 90s wrestling. That was amazing. It was, I guess, late 90s, early 2000s, but it was just some of the best weird-ass wrestling you'll ever see. Showing the Brawl Stars logo? What? I did it again. I need to stop that. I think it's the scene change is tied to one of the buttons on the mouse. It happens now and again. It shouldn't, and it does. But yeah, so wrestling's weird, and yet old wrestling is pretty good. Like, I think that was the golden age of wrestling, to be honest. I'm going to run this into the Relic Runner, because I think we've already made our intention known. I probably should have attacked first. I'm not expecting our opponent to actually block the... Huh. Yeah, okay. Great trade for me. Fixed. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like this really weird thing with wrestling now is starting to get kind of good again with NXT, but I don't think they'll ever be able to capture what they had. Oh, hello. If you got to bounce, you may as well bounce it now. Ooh, okay. Is this non-land permanent? Okay, great. Yes. It's not exactly what I wanted to do with the blink of the eye, but it's going to add up to more damage next turn, so we'll see how that works out. We've dropped a lot of frames on the mobile today for some reason, which is fine. Oh yeah, baby. You gonna kill it? No, it gets through. Beautiful. Yeah, so 90s wrestling. Who doesn't love it? That's interesting. Why didn't you... I guess you didn't want it to die? But that's fine by me, because now I get extras! Now, you probably want me to attack with this, but I'm not going to. Because we don't need to. We don't need our opponent to kill this. We need our opponent to deal with these. Because of these. Or our opponent can just take the damage and I'm guessing has something they can do with it. Enjoy the 80s stuff from down south. Jim Cornette, the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. Dusty versus Ric Flair. Ah, man, Dusty. That sort of stuff. I'm not watching NXT or the big pay-per-views. That's mostly what I use the network for. Yeah, NXT is really good. Just that's my thing. I really, really dig it. Let's see. Swing. Look at you and your messaging. Block it on the tweeter. No, you're gonna take damage? Alright, sure. That's fine. Yeah, I just need like Helm with a host and I'll be happy. Ha! Sweet Lord. Come on, rewind it. Syncopate. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's have a look here. So you've got to block all three. If I attack with all three, it means that I'll only do you 2 damage. So probably best to just attack with these 2 again. You'll block 1 here and 1 on the Artificer Bird. Still haven't been able to touch my life total. Still waiting for me to attack with this, which I won't do. What? Why would you sacrifice that over the bird? What did I miss there? What? Yeah, okay. I still feel attacking with this is the bad idea, so I'm just gonna do it with you, you, and you. I just feel like if I attack with this, the opponent's gonna have their Gideon's, whatever it's called. The 2 mana deal 4 damage for target attacking or blocking. Okay. Wow. There we were, playing it safe. Gold Dust was always one of my favourites too. It's just amazing. I think I always had like a very, very, very strong liking towards like the weird and the goth when it came to the wrestlers. Just like the weirder they were, the better they were. Oh damn, what was his name? He used to eat worms. He used to carry a clock around his neck. He was amazing. You know, I'm gonna keep this because we can opt on one. And we have some removal, and we also have our champion. Boogeyman. The Boogeyman, that's his name. Oh, speaking of, actually. As funny as this is gonna sound. Every time I've seen Expiring Construct come out early and I haven't killed it, it's led to ruin. And I'm not going to let that happen this time. Current NXT crop really like Alistair Black, Adam Cole, Gargano, and Ciampa's feud. Kira Sane, Nikki Cross, Dakota Kai. Women's wrestling in particular is a great spot right now. It'll be the Boogeyman, and he's coming to get ya. He sure is. Women's wrestling at the moment is peak. It's funny because I've always said that women's wrestling originally was really great in the 90s. Hang on a second. The actual wrestling was. The misogynistic shit that went on because of that was not. Lots of bra and panty matches. Lots. And the King was there for every single one of them. And I hate the King. Puppies! Oh, puppies! Jesus, dude, get a grip. Yeah, that was just the weirdest shit ever. We have one in there. This is essentially a 1-5. This is not going to get through right now. Let's... Yep. We'll draw ourselves some cards instead. Yeah, Boogeyman was fucking great. We were all freaked out when Kane changed. So, Kane must have got like an injury or something. And we're still to this day, we don't think it's the same Kane. Ooh, that's our trick. We don't think it's the same Kane. And I'll explain. So, Kane goes away for a while after a casket match with a Taker. Then when Kane comes back, he's skinnier, he looks a bit shorter, and he whips his mask off. And he's new Kane, the Kane we know now. But it's long been thought that there was another Kane. It's a whole thing. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. We just don't know. Might be, might not be. Did you ever see Daphne from WCW? She's a great goth chick. Yes, I did. Many times. Many times. This is the one thing about the 90s, late 90s, I wish that I'd travelled to America to see some of the WCW shows. Because they were all, like, really crazy. Really crazy. But, I don't know. It happens, I guess. Alright. Oh boy! All right, somebody else is also on our track. That's gonna be fun. Hang on a second. All right, What are we going to do here? I think we're going to be opting. We're taking a lot of time. We might actually lose this game. So it does work in red-green, of course. Which is not something I actually thought about. 5, 6, and 8, 9, 10, 11. No blockers. Maybe we'll get lucky. Sick health, huh? Alright, let's have a look. Let's drop an opt. Like, I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do here anyway. I could use you as a blocker. Still won't win us the game. I think we're just pretty much... Ugh. Yeah, I think we're just pretty much dead here. This is Menace. We're going to be taking the 5 no matter what. Going to be pumping out 2. Yeah, we're just dead here, actually. I need that shirt. Are we just dead here? I think that's an LRR shirt. Ah! No, go back to my chat. Ah, you stupid phone. Now I get to watch myself in real time. No, we don't want to see myself in real time, ever. Chat only. Thank you. Apply. Alright, that's it. We died. But, we got some gems. And that means we got enough gems for another draft, but we might keep that till next time. So let's go and crack some packs to end off our stream. Yeah, Hell in the Host. Common wildcard. Cards we already had. Where are we at now? 86.7. 90.3. Oh, we're so close. It's terrible. 90.3. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Alright. Yeah, it's 9:30. I think we're good there. I think it's been a good Monday night stream. I'm still feeling a bit like I might be getting the flu. I've got a bit of a tickle in the throat, so I might go. My tea is empty. I need more tea. But thank you all for hanging out. Oh, we actually have more viewers. That's great. Up on YouTube in the next couple of days. We'll probably open some more Battleborn boosters. We've got 2 left to open. Gavin Verhey mentioned Jim Connor can confirm that Glenn Jacobs has always been Kane. Yeah, apparently. Because he worked for Jim in Smoky Mountain as Unabomber before he was Kane. Yes, he did. Jim was at WWE, brought him in to play Kane. And fake user, yeah. I still think that there was a separate Kane. I think there was another one. It was so weird. Anyway. I mean, it could have just been like time off. So Gavin Verhey addressed that these are feathery. Because they're actually made in Japan. That means that they, as you can see, like that, they don't fit the cards as snugly as sleevey like a normal booster pack would. It's because of the printing process in Japan. Completely different printing process, which is cool. But that's just, you know, because people were complaining about that. So we're going to bust these open on YouTube sometime during the week. Yeah, I think he had some Citra in the 2000s, which is why it looks a bit different as well. That's the thing we were pointing out. I'm also going to be doing a Brawl video. Now, I personally want to do a Rashmi Eternities Crafter value deck, which is not a combo deck. It is mostly about, like, I try and make the most of my mana and my plays because it's been doing well. However, should you want me to do a deck tech on a Brawl commander, and just remember that if you tweet at me, it's probably going to be next week and not this week. This week I'm going to try and get Rashmi up. Tweet at me, at Cheshire Plays on Twitter, and say hashtag OzMTG Brawl Commander, and then whoever the commander is you want me to try and make a Brawl deck for. What I'll do then is I will do my best to try and craft up a good example of what that deck is probably going to look like. Maybe even get some games in with it and do a bit of deck tech on it. So that's a thing that we can do. That's fun and interactive, right? And the thing is that it's a thing that you should do, definitely. So do that. Other things before I forget. There is Brawl Stars is coming back again, of course. The last Brawl Stars was a couple of weeks ago. If you missed it this weekend, there wasn't one because I was on the Wizards of the Coast Streamer Showdown for Brawl, which you can see on my YouTube over at youtube.com/Cheshire Plays Games. Once it loads up. Oh, there we go. Yay. You can also find that deck tech about the Jorio combo deck over on puremtgo.com, where I write for their site, and I even got a preview card this season for Battle Bond, which was Chain Lightning, which is amazing. Bro, running an Aether deck. Nice. My Black Legends. Oh. Sounds mean. So puremtgo.com, please go and give them a visit, because there's a whole heap of people that write over on that site, and they're all fantastic writers, as you can see here. Once it loads, oh, it feels weird to click on that through the screen. Other than that, when it wants to switch, there we go. So keep cracking packs, not for value, but for draft. I've been Cheshire from Cheshire Plays Games. Be excellent to each other? Question mark? Yeah, do that. Be excellent to each other.